Hi all, here we're into the one arm dumbbell shoulder press, and in the video here we are going to break down why that you should be doing this one, not double-handed and not barbell pressing. And as always, we are going to go through all the tips, hints and teaching points that you need to know to make sure you get this exercise exactly right next time you hit the gym. Firstly, let's go through some simple teaching points in terms of the setup. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are what we call loose, so if you tend to stand with your knees locked out, just be aware that you just want to have that little bit of a bend in your knees. I always get people to squeeze their bum cheeks together, and crucially I always get people to do what we call a scapular squeeze, which is basically shoulder blades squeezed together and down. So if you do that and you squeeze your bum, that really helps bring your posture back into a nice neutral place. And we want to do that, of course, when we're exercising and lifting weights. So yeah, make sure you have a nice scapular squeeze and make sure you have a nice bum squeeze as well. The rep speed's about 2 seconds up and 2 seconds down, so a nice controlled movement. That's perfect for most people that are in the gym, and particularly if you are brand new to exercise. So 2 seconds up and 2 seconds down is perfect. The final point that I would make here is you can see that Emily stops the dumbbell at about ear height. You're welcome to go deeper. This is just a nice place to start, but of course if you wanted to go into a deeper position, then that's just taking your shoulder through a bigger range of motion. So why do we do single arm and not double arm and not barbell? And it's simple. Most of us are very restricted and stiff in our upper back and restricted in our movement of our shoulder. So when we tend to press, you can see here that Emily's dumbbell's about aligned with her ear. What we tend to find with people who are very restricted and tight in the upper back is they tend to press that dumbbell out in front of their face almost. So we're not sort of up and down in like a 90-degree angle, we're almost coming out to about 70 to 80. So we want to make sure we keep our dumbbell aligned, and it's easier to do that with a single arm than it is a double arm, because the double arm, if you're tight in your upper back, then that will make it even harder for you to keep that nice aligned movement of the dumbbell. So the single arm will just allow you to perform the exercise easier because you're not having to think about two arms, but it allows more movement in your upper back to perform the exercise in a nice straight position, and that's key. So I always say to people, the videos I do are for us who are brand new to exercise. So yeah, think about doing a single arm instead of a double arm. And if you've seen people doing a barbell press, then you need nice range of motion in your upper back. And if you're brand new to exercise, then it's quite obvious that we'll probably be a bit stiff in the upper back. So I would definitely avoid the barbell pressing if you're brand new to exercise, because that is far more challenging exercise to do. So that is the reason that we do single arm. It really comes down to alignment and posture, and the one arm will generally allow us to press cleaner and easier than it would with a double-handed press. And that is your shoulder press. I hope it helps, of course. Take care and catch up soon. Cheers, bye.